Experimental time, really. So I've just got the vegan jelly plate out I made online not so long ago, and I've just been storing it in a plastic bag, and on a A4 laminated sheet. Now that's probably 3 weeks ago, so it's quite new. Yeah. Now I want to print up some material, and I don't have any material paints at this point. So I'm just doing a test. I haven't Googled, I haven't done anything. But I found these two really interesting. This is actually quite synthetic, and I have no idea whether anything will actually stick to that or not. Maybe I should put some PVA on it first or something, but we're going to experiment and just see how durable they are, just for this book and for the other. So what I'm trying to do is actually make a piece of material that is actually going to go from there along the art journal and around to the back, and I'm going to probably clamp it with this, clamp it somehow, or sew it, put holes in and sew it, because I think I want to get some little clamp. This is going to go here, so this has to go there, that has to go there, whichever way that goes. And then I'm going to connect these two pieces. You can actually see it. Connect these two pieces to the material that will go around the book to the other side. So that's what these material bits are for. So I'm just going to have a bit of a play on here and see whether or not, well, see whether, first of all, it sticks to these material, because this is now this is non-stick matte. You know how you get non-stick matte? I've just cut it off a piece of matte that I've had kicking about, and hold on 3 seconds. Oops. Okay, so what I've decided, I'm just going to draw some script on here for the moment. I haven't done scripting on the vegan plate, so that's all very interesting. And I've also got, so I want to put that aside because it's going to have to dry up a little bit before I can go any further. So I'm just going to put that to the side and move my little plate in, I think. Okay, so how will I work this? Let's see. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see now. So that's going to be on the bottom of the plate, isn't it? The bottom of the print. Can you see that on there? Okay, righto. Very unorganised today. I need to pack up. So, another COVID hit, huh? Not very good. But anyway, here's what it is. We have to do what we do, isn't it? So this is the little one. I feel like I'm trying to look at get a sense of what colours I actually want on the on the piece of material, if it works. So I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, just going to go there. Then I've got my wooden stamp, you know, my script that's on there, and I'm going to just transfer that onto there. Materials. This one is, you know, the old curtain back with the rubber back and the cotton front, block out. So it's an old curtain that I've obviously pulled apart, and that's actually what Put that on there. Full of scripts. I decided that I would go with 3 different kind of script pieces. Any more off than that, but it did print a nice layer underneath. One, pull off that onto something else. Do I have this piece of pull off? Okay. Brown. I don't know whether this one, I'll do brown underneath. Do you know how you don't use very much paint with paper, but maybe with material you kind of need a bit more. Gold. But I do need to paint to actually get through to the because it's more paint on it. So what I might do is I mightn't do the ghost on there, I might just do the ghost on here. Gold. Did pull it. I'm going to do gold down this end. Just grab that actually. See the dark, see that's turned out really nice. I really like that. Okay, so we're just going to have to do that again on here. I think we're going to have to do the brown underneath and then the gold on the top. is not good. They're taking a really long. Okay, so the vegan plate takes a very long time to dry. That is for sure. It hasn't dried still on it. On my gelatin plate, the ink would have dried by now, but that is actually going to take quite a long time, so I don't know that I'm going to do that. I'm very happy with this bit, not so happy with that bit. So, doing is actually rolling the excess on that and giving up on that personally. I think that that's a good idea. No, that's fabulous. Okay. Looking good, isn't it? Layering. Okay. That's an instruction manual or something, probably. Now, I think we should just be putting the gold on here. And get some gold. Some ink. Gold now. That's an interesting. I've made it gold. That's all it's going to be. Just this. Two panels to be really nice. Probably could iron them. I don't know what the rubber would do, and I don't know what that would do, but that one's really only, you're only going to be able to get gold colour, that to change into a gold colour, aren't you? I think we're going to give up on that. Okay, so let's just pull this up here. Quite wet. The vegan plate would be actually very good for when you're doing things you actually want to stay wet for a long time, you know, because this dries out, plate dries out very rapidly with the ink. Oh, I like that. That's looking good, isn't it? The different layers. Next, okay. So we've got a bit of aqua, we've got a bit of brown, we've got a bit of gold. And I think this piece of material here, so we do have this. Recording, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do some ink work on it. So I will do some ink work on this, just some small ink work. Really liking this piece of material I've made. So I'll just have to choose a part. I'm going to iron it, I think, though. I think I'm going to iron it, take it inside and iron it and see what happens. And then I will get back to you. And I think that the clasp will look really good on that, and especially with the front of this book, it's got a similar colours. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back. Now I've gone and ironed this piece of material that I've made that kind of blends in with my book. And I've just figured out that because this catch is going to flap down this way. Oops, wrong way. Because it's going to flap down that way. It needs to be, the piece of material needs to be attached to this, and then this will be joined onto there. So really, actually, that's the only bit. I have to drill 2 holes or punch 2 holes into there, and then that would be going on there. This piece of material with, and that will connect to there by stitching, I think. Maybe, not sure. Glue, stitching, unsure yet. And so it's not really that much material I need, but I've just got to work out. So it's coming from there and then just to there. So it's a very small amount of material once I've actually figured that out. But I think also it has to be, so this has to be sewn onto there, and so I think this has to be a little bit narrow. I think I'd just like it to the edge of the, a little bit narrower. I've ironed this, and I'm actually going to take side and put a little bit of iron-on thickener to it, so, and it sort of it peels off, and it will join that together and make it a bit stiffer. And then I will come out, so I'm just going to make that fraction smaller, I think. But I do have to decide which bit I want. So did I want the lighter bit or did I want the darker bit? So other than that, because I've got quite a, that down there didn't really work, but these two did quite well. This is very clear. So I just have to work out which bit. And I think, I really just think that that bit's probably fine, that starter bit. Maybe I might just do the whole piece. Take it inside, make it a bit smaller, do the whole piece. Alright, I will do that and I will come back. I've measured the piece and I've ironed it as I said I was going to do, and it's looking gorgeous and I love it. It's 3 layers, nearly 2.5 layers thick, yeah, of the backing. It's the curtain backing. Then I glued on the latch, and I've just finished sewing, just for, you know, to make sure that it actually stays there. So it's been glued on and latched. I'll just knot that last knot. So this is this. this bit is going to go here. So it actually is, it's going to come from the back. Back like so. And then go over there like so. Then I'm going to join those. Now, split pins, I decided, would be something that would be useful. You know, you could actually put a hole in these two and a hole in the book and actually put a split pin through. I don't have any split pins, but I probably might get some before I finish this, yeah. So I've drilled, well, I haven't drilled, what am I saying? I've used, sorry, I've measured, okay, I measured half the book to where the little lock is going to go, for this to go over. And I marked those, and then using my crocodile, I don't know, crocodile, I would imagine. I punched a 3.1 mil punch into through the book, through the cover of the book, which was really easy to do. I haven't used that very much, but I was surprised. So that fits perfectly on there. And what I'm going to do, I think, is at the moment, since I don't have a split pin, I'm actually just going to and just to see, and I probably will throw it down. I'll just add to the, it might get in the way, not sure. And I'm using E6000, but this is E6000 has started setting up there. Not actually going to get in the way of the turning though, you know, but I think it is. I thought, but what it will do, it will get in the way, but what it will do is it will actually hold this in place while it dries. See if I can get it to pull through. I can see it. This one's more difficult because it's not before I glued. That might have been a sensible idea. Alright, so really all I'm going to do here is knot these in place, and because it is going to be too big. But hopefully the glue might hold. As I've got here at the moment. Now, not going to work because not go down far enough with the knots. So I'm going to leave them on there until that's dried, and that kind of looks good on that side. All right, I'm going to leave that. So this is all done. This piece is all done, and this is all done. And hopefully, I'm going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this side and just how far I want this to actually open up. Just how far I want this to open up, sorry. Over here. And then I'm going to put holes in, and I'm going to have to maybe get some split pins. I mean, I can clearly sew the thread through on this side using that same silk thread. Maybe I can do 3 and sew that all down after gluing it. That might hold it. But it's going to look fabulous. I'm really, really happy. I'm happy with the piece of material that I created for it. So I'll stop talking now, and I will get back to you when I'm just about to finish. Okay. So the back of the book. So this book is 23 centimeters long book cover. And where are we? 23 centimeters. 11.5. So I've measured the middle at 11.5. I've marked on here. So this is the middle of this piece. This is 11.5. I matched it up. So I put a mark here and a mark here. So the reason I've done that, I don't know, I should do it in red even, so we can actually see it a bit better. One, two, three. I'm going to punch 3 holes into this, and so I'm going to use punch, which is my crocodile thing. I just want to see how far that, just measure it, because it's got a little measure of centimeters on the side, which is fabulous. It's 1, 2, 3. From the other side. That's like the end of the, would be. Okay, so let's see how far I can actually get this in. Not very much, I just might add. So it can go, by the look of it, 1 inch in. No, 1 1/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters in, by the look of it. Yeah, I've got to say. All right, but I don't know how. Oops. You can tell I haven't used this very much, can't you? Fabulous thing, but I haven't used it very much. Oh, okay. that would be the reason. Also, you need to clean that little hole thing so you can actually see through. Not that I was okay. There's the line. And punch and line it up there and line that up there and punch. Right, that one's a little bit crooked, but okay. Then same thing. Clean this out though. Oh, okay. So Judy. This could be completely wrong. Could be completely wrong. Could have buggered it. All right. Now I'm just going to thread that up, I think. Since I haven't got any of those little through before I put the glue in. I don't even know if I'm still on camera. Am I still on camera? Goodness, I'm great. I'm not very good at this, am I? I'm going to thread all of this through. My camera, don't I? I think I really need to. Oops. Down, threading it all through. Then I'm going to glue it when I have them all threaded loosely, and then I'm going to tighten it. Okay, then I'm going to put a block on it, something heavy to weigh it down, and then I will come back when that is dried. Okay, all right.